This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for watching News 8 Now. I'm Sophia Pullman. Before we get to today's latest news, let's send it over to Derek Sibley for a quick check at our weather. What's going on, Derek?
Hey, thanks so much for that. Yeah, it's a lot colder here today than what it was just yesterday, right? That's because we're feeling the after effects of that storm system that moved through, bringing in all that colder air behind it. And as a matter of fact, right now, our current conditions stand like this currently in La Crosse. We are looking at some cloudy weather conditions, as you can see behind me from our city cam in downtown. Our current conditions look like this, though. In Eau Claire, you folks are at 9 degrees, so with a few snow flurries. Winona's at 12, and the same temperature can be set in La Crosse as well with some light winds. Current temperatures everywhere else: Sparta 15 degrees, Black River Falls also at 15, Baroque was at 12, Prairie du Chine's at 18, Winona is at 12 as we just saw, Bosquet-Bell at 21 degrees, some of the warmer spots located down south. We're watching increasing clouds moving in from the west and south, and this is out ahead of our next disturbance that will move in to give us a chance of snow, but that's really not until late tonight into the overnight hours, because really throughout the day today and also into the early evening, we're going to be looking at those cloudy skies with temperatures well into the upper teens to low 20s. So we'll go over this more in the full weather forecast and also kind of go over some more of those snowfall totals that happen here from this week's winter storm. Sophia?
Thanks, Derek. Governor Evers ordered all flags be flown at half-staff on Thursday in honor of the former governor. In a statement, Evers said Tony was always a staunch defender of our state's proud traditions, including conservation, and his passing is a significant loss for our state and for those who were fortunate in meeting and serving with him. His wisdom and wit will be missed. Politicians on both sides of the aisle remembered the late governor, including former Governor Scott Walker. He says he first met Earl when he was an Eagle Scout delivering a report to the governor in a conference room he would later serve in.
And even though our politics obviously weren't always aligned, I still remember back to that day. I told him that many times since then, just how well he treated me and the other scouts. And I always thought very highly of him, even though our politics obviously weren't the same on many an issue. But just a decent man.
Take a look at this. A section of the third floor of Bayshore Shopping Center parking garage in Glendale fell to the first floor. It happened just after 12:15 on Thursday afternoon. 2 cars were under the pile of snow and rubble, but authorities say they're confident nobody was in those cars and that nobody is injured. A fire chief told reporters snow had been piled up on that area that had collapsed. People at the mall said they were shocked the structure collapsed.
I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings. I was on my phone, listening to music, and a firefighter stopped me and was like, "What are you doing? This isn't safe." And I look up and I see what's happening and I'm like, oh.
Without a way to drive around the hold, authorities say the cars parked on the top floor of the garage could be stuck there for months. And Marble Seed's 34th Organic Farming Conference is underway. Farmers from across the country's upper Midwest gathered at the La Crosse Center to talk all things organic farming on Thursday. The 3-day conference will include roundtable discussions, film screenings, and other networking opportunities. Staff at Marble Seed say working in the community is important to the organic farming movement.
Organic farmers are just incredibly generous. Organic farming is complicated. It's a systems approach, and so having folks that have come before you and have kind of made the mistakes is important.
There's a full schedule of events throughout the weekend. You can register for the conference at the La Crosse Center. February is Black History Month, and an organization of La Crosse area creatives are celebrating with an inclusive art show to raise money for local organizations. News 8 Now's Anna Fisher stopped by the Black Legacy Art Show on Thursday night, where the community came together for good food and a collective cause.
As we continue celebrating Black excellence, local creative organization Artsiders is celebrating Black History Month in their own way. It was a memorable evening in downtown La Crosse.
There's so much going on in this community.
Full of original artwork and homemade soul food.
We have Mia's Kitchen. She's pretty new, I think, to the community. She was actually top picked by the local artists. They're like, you have to get her in for this event, so we did.
Maureen Ashley Turner is one of the co-founders of the Artsiders.
So the Artsiders is a local organization that likes to highlight on local artists. We kind of just really wanted to build a space that was inclusive to artists in the area and kind of highlight on some maybe more powerful topics.
She organized tonight's event to help raise money for 2 local charities.
Hope Restores brings resources to local people of color, and they help provide opportunities as well. BLACK stands for Black Leaders Acquiring Collective Knowledge. They help with resources as well. I know they do a lot of work with UWL and Viterbo.
The art show featured 15 local artists of all different kinds.
I was approached for the last art show that went on here, and when they said that they wanted to do one for Black History Month, I was like, heck yeah, like I want to definitely get on and be a part of it.
This is the second art show organized by the Artsiders, and according to Turner, word is spreading fast.
We are now running a list of artists that want to be involved. We got like maybe 45 at this moment, so it's like growing.
A unique event that celebrates all kinds of art and all kinds of people.
I think there needs to be more opportunities for it, so I think it's really cool that we are in a community that allows us to put on events like this, and that we've gotten so much local support from so many different places.
Reporting in La Crosse, I'm Anna Fisher, News 8 Now.
If you couldn't make it last night but still want to donate to the local nonprofits, we posted more information on our website. Still to come at News 8, a retirement tumble. The average retirement account balance decreased by about $15,000 last year. We'll have more details in today's Money Watch after this.
This is Peyton Danowitz with News 8, and February is Career and Technical Education Awareness Month. I'm here with Minnesota State College Southeast's admissions representative, Chris Cook. Chris, can you tell us what is career and technical education?
So career technical education, or CTE, these are high demand focused programs for students to get into a job fairly quickly. These include programs such as transportation, welding, construction, CNC machining, advanced manufacturing, mechatronics, electronics, cosmetology, and a lot more.
And why would somebody want to enroll in a CTE program here at Southeast?
There are a lot of different programs to choose from here at Southeast, all that can be done in typically 2 years or less. Plus, these are high-paying jobs. Most of the students that go through these programs will find a job relatively quickly in their field.
And who's going to benefit most from a CTE degree?
Anyone who's looking for a short-term, hands-on program, who's excited to get into the classroom or the labs and learn about the skills that they're going into, and not have to go into a lot of debt to go into these programs. Those are the students that might be interested in this type of field.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. And for more information about Minnesota State College Southeast's career and educational program, please visit www.southeastmn.edu. Southeast is committed to your education, offering classes in Winona, Red Wing, and online.
The President's Day sale is going on right now at Carl's.
This is your chance to save some, presidents, if you know what I mean. Save up to 45% on major appliances, plus exclusive in-store specials. You get free installation on select dishwashers. Save up to $1,000 on Serta-based sets. Save up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. Stop in and save some of these during Carl's President's Day sale, going on now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
U.S. stocks closed in positive territory yesterday, snapping a 4-day streak of losses. The Dow gained 108 points. The NASDAQ climbed 83 points, and the S&P 500 grew 21 points. CBS's News' Chanel Call has the latest business headlines from New York.
Americans' retirement accounts took a tumble last year due to stock market slumps. According to new data from Fidelity, the average balance in a 401k plan fell 20% in 2022 to nearly $104,000. The average balance the year before was just over $130,000. IRA and 403b accounts also took a hit. A recent survey from Northwestern Mutual found the typical American adult believes they will need at least $1.25 million to have a comfortable retirement. President Biden will nominate former MasterCard chief executive Ajay Banga to serve as the next president of the World Bank. In a statement, President Biden said Banga is, quote, uniquely equipped to lead the World Bank at this critical moment in history. Since its founding in World War II, the World Bank's mission has been to give financial help and advice to developing nations. The World Bank's executive board must vote to confirm Banga's nomination. And an important consumer warning, kitchen appliance brand Cosori is recalling 2 million air fryers following new reports of them catching fire, burning, melting, overheating, and smoking due to a faulty wire connection. Some consumers have reported superficial burn injuries and property damage as a result. The Consumer Product Safety Commission is urging owners to immediately stop using the products. Consumers can fill out a recall form on Cosori's website to request a free replacement. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us for more news next.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
We're replacing these faucets completely. We did it! Yeah!
Drew has redone your mudroom.
You don't know what you've done for me.
Everybody ready for their big reveal.
He looks hot.
I've been dreaming about this for weeks. Is a last-minute cancellation a red flag? I should have worn a bra! This is what I care about.
Today at 3 on News 8.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially in this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
How well did this year's flu shot work? And the risks of living in an area with high air population. Bradley Blackburn has a look at some of your today's top health stories.
People who live in places with high levels of air pollution have a 25% greater risk of developing Parkinson's disease. That's the finding of a preliminary study in Arizona involving more than 22 million people. Researchers identified the Mississippi-Ohio Valley area as a hotspot. They say the region has some of the nation's highest levels of fine particle matter pollution. 2 new studies show the vaccine for this flu season worked well. The combined data finds the vaccine reduced the risk of flu illness requiring doctor's visits by 54% for kids and adults younger than 65. For children alone, the vaccine reduced the risk of symptomatic illness by 71%. And skipping breakfast may not be a good idea. In tests on mice, researchers at Mount Sinai, New York, found that missing a meal triggers a negative response in the brain that could weaken immune cells and make it more difficult to fight off infections. That's a look at some of the day's top health stories. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Here's a live look through City Cam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
It's fast food and service with authentic Mexican flavor at Senor Villa. With fun daily specials and cold, refreshing margaritas you won't want to miss. Come to Senor Villa in La Crosse and Onalaska. Authentic Mexican food and flavor.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
High costs and hassles keeping you from building your new home? How about a new factory-built home from Town & Country Housing? Town & Country homes are $20 to $40 less per square foot than site-built homes. And once your home arrives at your site, it will be completed in weeks, not months. Choose from numerous plans, exterior features, cabinet choices, and even fireplaces. Let Town & Country help make your new home a reality. Business Highway 53 between Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. Or visit the website at towncountryhousing.com.
Ladies, are you tired of the same old happy hour? How about buy one, get one free margaritas? Join us for fun and fiesta on Adelita Wednesdays, only at Senor Villa. Authentic Mexican food and flavor.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show, going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more.
Vote for your favorites now at bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Sure is a very cloudy start here to start the afternoon, as you can see there from City Cam 8 behind me. Current conditions in La Crosse, 12 degrees overhead, and we are looking at a feel-like temperature of 4. Visibility looking much better compared to yesterday at 10 miles. Mississippi River Stage at 6.02 feet, which is also rising here. We are looking at a live look here from Eau Claire, and you can see the roads are looking much better here as they are much more clear now. No snow falling anymore. Temperatures at 9 degrees with a feel-like temperature of 1, though, when you factor in the wind chill. I do want to go ahead and show you some of these updated snowfall reports from our winter storm this week from Tuesday through Thursday. Reed's Landing at 14 inches of snow. 13.2 was recorded in Minnesota City. Neillsville there in Clark County, 13 inches, and just over 12 inches were recorded in Elgin. Meanwhile, Winona, you saw around 11.5 inches, and Cutler was just around 10.5. Toma saw 13, Necedah at 13 inches, Hammond saw around 12 inches, Mather 11 inches, Arcadia 10.5, and the La Crosse Airport was actually recently updated yesterday afternoon to include some of those scattered snow showers that moved through right after that major main winter storm system moved through. So now we are just below that 10-inch mark here in La Crosse. Meanwhile, the snow is gone, but our current temperatures are much colder behind the storm system, mainly into the teens across the region. And we're going to be at around 18 degrees here at 3 o'clock with cloudy skies. Still very cloudy at 5 o'clock as well, with temperatures at 19. And then we drop down to only about 18 degrees. Still very cloudy, though, as we head into the early part of the evening. And you'll see it here on Sky Tracker as well. All those clouds continue to filter in from the south and west. Here comes this next storm system moving through. It's a very weak one, though, which is going to give us some snow showers to work with as we head into those late evening hours. We're thinking around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock or so. And then around 2 a.m., it looks like all of this will come to a close as it begins to trek its way towards the northeast. Cloudy skies here, temperatures into the teens. In fact, Eau Claire, probably around 10 by the time we reach 2 a.m. Meanwhile, Viroqua 16, La Crosse will probably be around 15 or so. Watch what happens under the temperatures by the time we reach 6 a.m. They're really going to drop into the single digits because we have much colder air filtering in. Now, we'll have the clouds hanging around, but watch what happens by 12. All the clouds pretty much dissipate, and we're left over with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures warming up into the teens and also into the upper 20s. Upper 20s to low 30s by the time we reach 6 p.m. tomorrow. And most of the clouds will be well off to the north by that point before they kind of return again by the time we reach around early on Sunday morning. I think right around the midnight hour or so. A high pressure to our west is going to begin to move east, but see that system kind of creeping under that high just a little bit. In the upper levels, we expect that system to quickly exit though, and then you can see we'll have that east-southeasterly breeze developing out ahead of this warm front, which is going to give us some milder temperatures to work with by the time we reach around the afternoon, let's say, here on Sunday. In fact, our temperatures will be well above average for this time of the year. We're thinking highs will be into the low 40s by Sunday after we get through the 30s here tomorrow. And then as we head into early next week, Monday, we are watching our next system that could roll through to give us a chance of rain or snow. And then 39, mostly cloudy skies for Tuesday. Watching out for a chance of snow showers, though, as we head into Wednesday, followed by the 30s Thursday and Friday. Cloudy skies there for Thursday before turning mostly sunny to end the work week on Friday.
Sunday is the perfect day to get some vitamin D.
Absolutely.
Just what I need.
Yep, me too.
Thanks, Derek.
Yep.
When we come back, honoring Frontiers. 8th graders at Holman Middle School are honoring historical legends for National History Day. We'll be right back.
A better bathroom now, a new shower or tub, beautiful easy care packages from Jacuzzi, solid surfaces by Karsten, full tile chosen from our huge selection. It's all here waiting for you to choose: fixtures, lighting, cabinets, sinks, and flooring. Our designers to help you plan, our own carpenters, electrician, and plumber to complete your project, and the lowest prices of the year during the 20th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Give a beautiful color to your projects with Minwax Wood Finish. Minwax is a penetrating stain that enhances all types of wood and dries fast. Minwax Wood Finish is $10.99 after rebate. Design your door your way with our door designer, or choose from our in-stock selection of Mastercraft doors. Mastercraft has the fastest delivery, so you get your door in approximately 7 days. All Mastercraft doors are 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Hold up. I'll be right there. It's about time.
Get personalized support. Call the Wisconsin Tobacco Quit line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. And Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
Home furniture. There's no place like home.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
8th graders at Holman Middle School are showing off their skills as researchers for National History Day. This year's topic for National History Day is Frontiers in History. Since November, over 300 students have been thoroughly researching the topic of their choice. Today's showcase included projects about frontiers in science, sports, and more. One 8th grader chose Ruth Bader Ginsburg for her exhibit. She says the icon has been a major inspiration in her life.
She has been a great role model and example for me, and she's really influenced my life and kind of everyone's life, I believe.
All projects were reviewed and evaluated by judges. The students with the top projects will move on to regionals at University of La Crosse. A local museum is celebrating its own history from 9 to 5 tomorrow evening. The Children's Museum of La Crosse is throwing a big party to celebrate its 24th birthday with fun treats, giveaways, and even special performances. Little ones and their families can come and enjoy an awesome party. We will post a link with more information on our website. That's news8000.com. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
During the
President's Day sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. This table and stools are now just $4.99. And get 6-year special financing with no money down and no minimum purchase. Plus free shipping. The President's Day sale at Home Furniture ends Monday.
Goodwill starts with you every time you shop and donate. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop Goodwill, you'll find home decor, clothing that fits your unique style, and other one-of-a-kind treasures. You'll also keep items out of the landfill, all while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Connection. It's baked into everything we do. And with Perkins Butcher Block, it's a great time to gather around the table. Starting at just $9.99, dig into all our mouth-watering favorites, from steaks to hearty breakfasts and more. And don't forget a fresh baked pie from our bakery. Save time and order online at perkinstogo.com.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
It's Sleepy Hollow. We are your full-service dealership.
Get Progressive Rug savings right now at all Homeworld Rugs. The more you buy, the more you save on your total rug purchase of $199 or more. Get up to $500 off sale prices. Every style is on sale now at up to 50% off regular prices. The Progressive Rug Sale, now at Homeworld Rugs.
At Ashley, we have all the premium looks you need at a price you can afford.
The last look at your 8-day forecast. We're going to be looking at temperatures in the low 30s for tomorrow, so a bit warmer, followed by the low 40s for Sunday. A chance of rain, snow on Monday. That'll be from our next system moving through. But, you know, at least much of next week will feature somewhat mild temperatures through Wednesday before we cool down a little bit for Thursday and somewhat into Friday there.
Derek.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching News 8 at noon. You can catch us at 5 and 6 tonight. Have a good afternoon, everyone.